Haven't seen the camera in a long while, actually. Can't show everything to the video camera, especially the VC investor type things. But another intense day, I would say. What's day? Day 4? So today we've been learning the wording of proprietary supplier networks, because that's what we do. And that's what our investors kind of like to hear. So on to the next event, partly hosted by the Swiss government. Appreciate the Swiss government. Back to the rooftop and then enjoy some 3-hour networking session in beautiful New York. See you there. Guys, we had a good meeting, a good rooftop session, and now we deserve some truffle pizza from this LTD pizza place. Shout out to the owner. He properly shares the driver's seat mentality.
Yeah, what does that mean, Nicola?
Driver's seat mentality means you're steering the boat, you know, like you're making the decisions, you're making the calls, you give them directions. You tell them, guys, step out, wait outside, don't be in the line, because I have less revenue if you're pretending to be in line. So I respect that. On to the next event, actually. We have been to the last event. Most important, hottest startup is hosting a AI party. Social network party? Social network party, sorry.
Just the party.
Yeah, they're gonna be happy that they see us rocking up there, because we're the second hottest shit there.
Where's our PR person?
Mili?
Telling us not to say this type of shit.
What a day. Actually, not that much that happened, but what was really nice in general just this evening was us kind of catching a breath and just enjoying the city. And
Today was about recovery. Tomorrow we're gonna go hard again.
Learning of the day?
Learning of the day is the word proprietary. We need to use it a bit more to do, I don't know.
Shut up, proprietary. Proprietary.
Proprietary. Proprietary. Proprietary. Proprietary. Proprietary. Proprietary factory network is insane.
What's the definition of proprietary?
Do you know what it is?
No, tell me, what's the definition of proprietary?
A proprietary supply chain network is far superior because you don't need to know why. No, let me tell you what a proprietary supply chain network is. And ChatGPT tells you the key characteristics of proprietary supply chain network is ownership and control, restricted access, unique or hard to replicate, competitive advantage, licensing and monetization. Basically just says a better supply chain.
Makes total sense.
Es gaat a lot control.
So, good morning, guys. I'm just heading to a soccer event. It's kind of like a championship for founders and investors, and yeah, I really don't know what to expect here, but yeah, let's see.
Yo, Roche, how was your football session this morning?
It was actually quite fun. The level wasn't that bad, to be honest.
You destroyed them. Yeah, no, you made them look good by giving them an easy pass, no?
Yeah. I assist them, so
Yeah.
they're interested.
Yeah. Everyone focuses on what they're best at. You do some like football stuff, while I do the actual VC meetings. Now we're back to real business.
So, I recently watched a video that was talking about New York, and it described it with one word. It just said alive. I can't stop thinking about that word all week. Looking around, so many fucking people, and everyone is up to something. Tourists, locals, people here for business, taxi drivers, everything in one fucking place. Just one big mashup.
If you want to achieve something in your life that is related to business, building a business, being an entrepreneur, this is the city to be in. You can reach more people, you can make more new connections within a week than anywhere else. I mean, the amount of meetings we had this week, the amount of people we got to meet, purely insane and never possible in Europe. People share their thoughts and kind of their experience, and it's very easy, not like awkward and difficult to find and connect with people, so you get a ton of insight quite fast.
Now we're going to the next client meeting. Sadly, it started to rain, so that's kind of ass. But I got a rain jacket. Roger does not. Couldn't be me right now. All right, let's go. Getting on the L train? Love the L train.
Nicholas, how was the brand meeting?
Really good, actually. Very likable guy. A really good story. Unfortunately, we can't bring the camera. It would be dope sometimes to like capture the discussions we have with these guys, but we don't want to shove a camera in their faces when we kind of get to meet each other for the first time. So let's see how things go, and then hopefully someday we can bring the camera. But yeah, that's that. All right, we've been out here in New York for the full week. After this week of intense discussions, I wanted to share some thoughts about brand building and community awareness. Knowing your community as a brand owner, as a designer, is one of the absolute key elements to know what kind of product you want to design and to whom you position that product. As a fashion brand, you target a very specific community, or you want to target a very specific community. Sometimes the smaller, the better, because if you just speak to everyone, it might speak to no one end of the day. So once you found and defined your very dedicated community, you then serve this very specific community. With product, you might want to tailor very specific events. You have certain key opinion leaders, you have certain stories to tell, you have certain aesthetic that kind of resonate inside that community. Most of these customers actually sit outside of that current community, and these guys want to tap into that community, and the easiest way for them to tap into this community is then buying from your brand, because your brand stands for this community, and obviously you have multiple brands competing for that community and lifestyle, so you want to have your key differentiators set very clearly so that the community members prefer your brand over your competitors. And that's some of the key advice I just wanted to share real quick. So we're back at JFK after a very, very long week. You might ask, why the fuck is Labwear at Tech Week? Not something we imagined to do 3 years ago when we started the company with black and white t-shirts. But now we're building a fully digital and global supplier network that should be accessible to anyone, especially emerging fashion brands. And that kind of allows you to tap any supplier that you want, and that also empowers smaller factories to kind of offer their services to a global audience. this technology that is this digital manufacturing platform. It takes a shit ton of money to invest in this platform, so kind of that's why we're here, connecting with people on from the fashion tech scene, with investors, with VCs. Yeah, I think there's some really fucking great things ahead. Really intense currently, but out of intense times, greatness will come. So back home, intense schedule. Tomorrow is Monday, full speed again. Zurich office. See you there.
Yo guys, we went to a party, but as we arrived it ended, so I think it's time to go home. Good night.